Alright, so what's going on, guys? Still getting back on the mic once again, and we're here today with a My Hero Academia review for episode 3 entitled Raging Muscles, I think it was. This episode was great again. Fantastic episode. I'm really loving this series. We got 10 more episodes to go before season 1 is over. Even Funimation has it listed as season 1, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a season 2. They're probably gonna announce it around episode 11, 12 of season 1, but we'll see later, depending on how successful the series is. But I think it's doing pretty well, but I don't have any numbers to go off of, just going off fan reaction and stuff like that. But anyways, though, let's get on into the episode review. Now, the episode starts off where episode 2 left off, where All Might was telling Midoriya that he can inherit his power, and Midoriya's like, huh? How does that even work? He's mumbling to himself. He's like, I don't even know how to do that. How do you do that? And then All Might's just like, shut the fuck up. Like, I'm just trying to tell you, I'm not lying, bro. Like, you can get this power. So Midoriya is like, okay, he's thinking about it. He's like, is there any reason I should decline? And he's like, nah. So he's like, yes, I will accept it. And then All Might's like, okay, fine. And then they go to the beach with all the trash and stuff like that, and All Might tells him that he has 10 months until the UA exam is where Midoriya wants to go. So in order to get into the UA exam, he has to prepare his body in order to receive All Might's quirk, all for one, or not all for one for all, because his body needs to be in peak physical condition in order to inherit it, or else his bones and stuff are gonna literally snap apart and explode. So yeah, we don't want that happening to Midoriya, okay? So he's training up, but his training is a little different from typical shonen training, and this is something I really like what the series did, not just the anime, because the manga did this too. They had him moving trash off of a beach. And I know you're thinking, what the fuck, trash off a beach? But it's like real heavy shit. It's like refrigerators, microwaves, tires. And you may be thinking, oh, all that stuff, that's not really heavy. I mean, I could lift that shit. Imagine lifting like thousands of that shit off one beach, like a whole half of a beach, in 10 months. That's hard. That's really, really hard. He also had a schedule to stick through. Like, All Might planned out this whole schedule, but in class, Midoriya was trying to go around it. Like, he had to put in extra work, and it was really inspiring to me, because it was like, you see this guy who's quirkless, and he's finally getting the chance to have a quirk and to be a hero. But not only does he have to struggle, he sees that he has to struggle more than regular people. No one has to tell him that. All Might's trying to give him a little bit of an easier time, and he's like, nah, I gotta put this blood, this pain, this sweat into this if I'm gonna get the results that I need to get in order to become a true hero. And that really touched me. I was like, man, this nigga right here, man, he really getting it, bro. Like, he real cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, bro, this nigga, he true. He a real ass goon. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so he was for 10 months he was moving that trash around and stuff. And at the end, he still had a bit to go, like a little bit to go. But he moved it all, plus more than what All Might had to move. So in the morning of the exam, All Might pulls up. He pulls up in his foreign truck, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm just playing. And then you see Midoriya standing on top of the trash. He's yelling. He's like, ah! And you see like all the sweat pouring down his face and stuff, and you're thinking, the fuck is that? Like, what is he doing? And then you see him and you're like, oh shit, he moved it out. That's some real ass shit. So you know what I'm saying, you see him moving, you see him, he got all the trash moved and shit. And All Might surprised, he's moved more than I told him to. And Midoriya, like, he got the 6-pack. Like, All Might shows him a picture of him before he started the training. He was a scrawny little bitch ass nigga, and now he got like the muscles, bruh. He got the 6-pack going. I'm telling you, like, that nigga got ripped in 10 months. I'm trying to tell you. But back to what I was saying earlier, I really like this training sequence because in most shonen anime, you see them doing training with their powers. But since Midoriya has no powers, they really didn't have anything to go off like that. So I'm thinking, when I first read the manga, I'm thinking, okay, maybe All Might's gonna like fight with him, you know, of course they're gonna do the little push-up thing, but maybe he's gonna fight with him, teach him how to actually fight. But nah, he just moves trash around to build up his muscles, and that's so different from any of the other training that we've ever seen in typical shonen. Like, I really like that. I really like that the author did that. That was a really nice touch, if you ask me. But anyways, move on. In order to inherit his quirk, he has to get some of his DNA. So, what do you think they're gonna do? No, he just swallows his hair, bro. Don't be thinking no nasty shit. Although if All Might was a girl, though, I might just have to put a tongue on her throat. But you know, All Might's not a girl, so yeah, that's not gonna be happening. But yeah, so he swallowed some of his hair. Midoriya isn't sure whether it really worked or not. Of course it did. We'll see that later, though. So he goes to UA because it's the day of the exam. So Bakugo comes up, he's like, get the fuck out my way, I'll kill you. And then Midoriya's all scared and shit. And then he's about to take his first step into UA, right? And this nigga hits the back of his foot. And he just sitting there, he about to fall. He like, damn. And then Uraraka comes up, touches him with her zero gravity powers and makes him float. Now, one thing that stuck out to me, bruh, I don't know why this stuck out with me, but Uraraka's voice is so sexy, bruh. And I really like that because her and Midoriya, like you'll see later on, they really got something going in this series. And her voice just sounds like a voice that I can get used to and really adapt to, because most Japanese girl voices, like sometimes they be like super squeaky like this, but hers is like it's on that side but it's not quite there, and it's like it's not annoying. You know what I'm saying? It's like perfect and it's cute, so it's like, you know, but I like that. Going to the exam site, you know what I'm saying, he's freaking out about the guy, that's announcing it, you know what I'm saying, he's like, oh my god, this is the vice president, and Bakugo's just like, shut the fuck up. And then he explains the rules, the vice president guy, he explains the rules, and then Ida, who we'll see later, we'll know him later, he stands up and he's like, man, you ain't shit, why would y'all put a 4th billion? If it's a typo, then y'all ain't shit, y'all some bitch ass niggas. And then he turns to Midoriya and he's like, shut the fuck up, mumbling nigga. And then Midoriya's like, damn nigga, do that shit. So the vice president explains, you know, that's a 0-point villain because they have different battle stations and different points for the villains, and that's a 0-point villain that no one really has to fight. It's just there as an obstacle of sorts. And yeah, that's pretty much it. They get ready to go to the battle stations, and that's where the episode ends. Art and animation, fantastic. Like I said, the pacing was fantastic. The music, fantastic. The comedy in this episode was, but I was laughing like the whole time, and it was always stupid shit like Midoriya when he's mumbling and shit, and you see like when he's mumbling in class, and everyone turns around and they're just looking like the fuck, like, oh my god, shit was funny. And then when every time All Might made fun of him, that was funny. And then when the vice president, it's so funny to me when Japanese words are English words. So it's like they say it exactly how they do in English, but they have the Japanese accent. That shit be funny as fuck, man. And the vice president dude was like doing that the whole time. It was funny. It was hilarious. But yeah, anyway, so let me know what you guys thought of the episode in the comment section down below. This has been your boy T-Dog Gaming, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.